Hello everybody and welcome to the ace match of Internet White Knights versus Hive Mind 2. Representing the Internet White Knights is Semih at the top right in orange, and representing Hive Mind 2 is Salv, the moderator we all know and love, in the bottom left in green. And Salv, I think he's a moderator. He might be an administrator. If you are, I'm sorry that I got that wrong. But he runs the part of the forums where you ask questions about, like, specific questions about StarCraft, and he's helped us all out, probably. Maybe directly that we asked the question, or maybe indirectly. And Semih is net 3-0 through 2 matches, and if he wins this, he could be 4-0 through 2 matches, winning a match for his team in each set, and winning the ace match for his team in each set. And that's an anti-manor pylon. We're on Neo Bifrost, which is a very small map. Both players scouting on pylon. Sal put his pylon near the choke, so I guess he can maybe block his choke with a couple of zealots, produce a gateway, and then block his choke with a couple of zealots. Probes high-fiving in the middle, and there's just like, I'm sorry I stuttered there. Just like in Medusa, there's a mineral only behind your base, and looks like, yeah, there's a mineral only behind your base. Yeah, the gateway's and that's gonna reduce the choke. There's a gateway a mineral only behind your base, and it looks like that probe is retreating. I guess it got all the scouting it needed done. It looks like a gas deal. No gas deal, and that's an anti-manor pylon. For a second, I thought there was going to be a gas deal, but this is such a tiny map, and getting a natural expansion is so hard. And we often see, it's not unprecedented to see a 2-gate on this map, or at least a lot of zealots produced. We haven't seen a gas for either player yet, even though we're at 15 food, and that's because zealots are being produced, and we're probably going to see quite a few zealots before we see anything else. The 2 expansions. Here's one of the expansions. I don't know why Salv is scouting that out. I guess looking. I don't know why really. And Semih taking a gas, so he's gonna slowly tech to dragoons while he's pumping zealots. He's probably gonna have 3 zealots out before he, or 2 or 3 zealots out before he produces a cybernetics core. And meanwhile, Salv is bringing. That probe is on the weirdest track I've ever seen. It could be going to the back of the... it's really hard to say. Maybe he's going to try to sneak in a scout later. I believe that this back area does go into the... Does it? Yeah, it does go into the back of the base. So he could do... he could maybe get a proxy robotics facility later. That pylon's going to help the mining, so a good little trick there. No, he's producing a pylon, but from the positioning of it looks like he's going to cannon Semih. Cannons up here could take out a lot of probes and could take out the cybernetics core, which would just be terrible. And it looks like with the same trick, I forgot about this feature of the map on Neo Bifrost. You can the back of your base isn't even closed off. That probe is doing a very good job of staying alive. So a zealot's going to sneak into the mineral lines, going to sneak into the back of the base for Semih. Semih's going to sneak into the back of Salv's base. But a forge is going up, so there's going to be a cannons here soon, and these cannons are going to be in range of these probes and the cybernetics core. And even if the probes evacuate, they're going to be completely unable to mine from all except maybe like these 3 patches right here. 2 cannons, 3 cannons going down. So this is a huge investment. This is a 700 mineral investment all up here. And zealots in the the zealot has gotten in, and it's already done it's already killed 1 probe, but getting kind of stuck up there and got a 2nd probe before it died. So a very good zealot harassment. There's 4 zealots out for Salv, but and now 3 cannons and a pylon. So if Semih thinks that he's taken the advantage, he has something else coming for him. The first couple of shots are hitting the cybernetics core, but now the probes are being taken out. I guess this was a bad cannon position because it looks like all it can get is the cybernetics core. But probes have been forced to evacuate. Now 2 dragoons and 2 zealots, and all the probes are going to be forced to fight against 3 cannons. And meanwhile, amassing a Zealot force, he still hasn't done any tech. Just looking at the map, he still doesn't have his, and he's producing a cannon in his mineral lines and a cannon at his gateway just for safety. I believe that was a cannon. I didn't click on it because I missed with my click. But it's taken down one Dragoon, a couple of probes and one Dragoon. But it's delayed. Look at this. It's delayed the economy for so long. This proxy is going to go down. It's delayed the economy for quite a while. But I think Salv unwisely decided not that. Yeah, that was a cannon. Decided unwisely not to get a gas and a cybernetics core. He could have taken that because he got a huge advantage by that. Because it took out a few probes, yes, but Semih wasn't mining. Semih H. I've been pronouncing him Semih. Wasn't mining through that entire time. And now Semih's in the back of Salv's base, probably just for scouting. But maybe we could see proxy reavers. You could put a proxy robotics facility in the back of your opponent's base and walk reavers into their mineral lines. There's so many things you can do on this map, and it looks like that proxy is about to be taken out. Now Zealots are pressing up, but there's Dragoons, and the range. And the cybernetics core actually went down. I didn't even realize that went down. So he's producing Zealots until he can produce Dragoons. He's got 2 Zealots stacked up and no Zealots. So that's kind of poor. And I don't know why he abandoned that pylon. Only 3 hits or 2 hits or something like that before it was going to die. And now it's going to be a Zealot versus Dragoon. I believe Dragoon range did go up before the cybernetics core went up, but I'm not sure. And it looks like about equal forces of Zealots, and of course Semih has those 2 Dragoons, so a little bit of an advantage. But more cannons are going down. That pylon wasn't killed, and that's proving to be critical. More cannons are going down. I saw on the mini map something coming across there, and it's more cannons. So even though Semih managed to almost even it up, I think he actually managed to take a lead. This second cannon harass could be his economy was definitely hurt. He had a tech advantage and a bit of a troop advantage. But if he loses his economy, there's 4 cannons this time, and none in this a little worse position. And going for the probes, and Semih slower this time because he's microing against those Zealots. Semih slower pulling his probes off the line. He managed to lose quite a few probes. And a pylon blockade. Pylon blockades don't block Zealots, but I guess so. Oh, it's probably so this pylon can't be taken out because it's very weak. And so going for the cannons, there's a bunch of Zealots, and the Dragoon goes down. The forces are coming in piecemeal, and they're getting caught up. These are like AI pylons, and Semih GGs. These kind of acted as AI pylons. Probes and Zealots accidentally targeting that as they were picked off by the Dragoon. Salv with just a very ingenious cheese, I think. We usually don't see cheese in show matches, but Salv cheesing when it must be done. He did what it must be done. From the minimap, it looks like he had more forces rallied, so even if this this cannon cheese didn't work, he was going to follow the second round of cannons didn't work. He was going to follow it up with units. Thank you guys so much for watching this entire set. Congratulations to HiveMind 2 for taking their first win, and both teams are now 1-1. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these commentaries, and if you didn't, I hope I will endeavor to do better next time. You can comment and tell me what I did that annoyed you. I will try to get better for next time, and I hope you enjoyed these commentaries. If you did not fall into that first category that I was talking about, thank you guys for watching. I'm repeating myself. GG.